is part 5 of the review, and hope you like this review, and what the NFL 2008 season of what you want to hear, and post a comment of what you want to hear on each of the previews. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the Kansas City Chiefs. You know, they got some great players now from the draft. They drafted Tyson Jackson from LSU. He's pretty good, you know. I've seen him. He's good, you know. And they have their new quarterback, Matt Castle, and stuff. So I think they'll probably do good. But the one key person they lost, even though they became a 2-14 this season, was Tony Gonzalez. You know, right now he's in the NFC and he's with the Atlanta Falcons, and I wish him luck. I hope he has a good season in the NFC division with the Atlanta Falcons, and I think he'll make them better. So good luck, Falcons, with Tony Gonzalez, and good luck, Chiefs, without Tony Gonzalez. So the next team I'm going to be talking about is the next team I'm going to be talking about is the Miami Dolphins. This is the team they lost to in the wild card. They lost in the wild card weekend against the Baltimore Ravens, and you know they just didn't play great football as I expected them to play. Thought they would at least get like 4 or 5 touchdowns at least, or 6. Not 6. I mean like at least like 7. Not 7. I mean like 5. At least 5 TDs. And you know the Baltimore Ravens just blew them off the spot, and the Miami Dolphins didn't advance in the to the divisional playoffs, and the Baltimore Ravens did, and they knocked out Tennessee Titans, and then they lost to the Steelers. We'll talk about the Steelers later, and that probably will be in part 6. Okay, so now you know they have Patrick Turner from USC. He's good, and since I'm a USC fan, I know that. Hold up. Since I'm a USC fan, I know that. I've seen Patrick Turner call him PT. No. No. They drafted Patrick Turner in round 3. That was Sunday, and I saw the drafts. I saw the draft picks, you know, dang. They didn't draft all their people. I thought they would, but since they had only picked like 300 people, yeah, that ended it. So, yeah, so Miami Dolphins got great choices this year. They have Pat White. He's good. I've seen him before. You know, I've seen him before, you know. But I've seen Patrick Turner mostly, so yeah. And if you tell me what position Pat White is a QB. He's the quarterback. He's a quarterback. And in next year, in the 2010 season, he's going to be the quarterback because Chad Pennington might not play for the Dolphins. So yeah. That's it for talking about the Miami Dolphins. The next team I'm going to be talking about is Philadelphia Eagles. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're serious. They have Jeremy Maclin. I think the Patriots were about to get Jeremy Maclin, but they just didn't want him. So when I heard that, I'm like, what? Why didn't you get Jeremy Maclin? Jeremy Maclin's like a good player, so why didn't you get him? If he got punt returns with TDs, you know, oh my God, he's so good. And stuff. I didn't know why the Patriots didn't pick him. So, yeah. Philadelphia has it, you know, they lost in the conference championships against the Arizona Cardinals. Which I was pretty sure that the Eagles would win. But they didn't. They didn't win. And they just lost and said, won Super Bowl. Yeah, so then they thought, dang, we're gonna win, and let's see who we're gonna go against, Baltimore or Pittsburgh. Like, if we go against Pittsburgh, it's gonna be easy, because we defeated them something or something, and it was simple. If we go against Baltimore, we're crushed. They lost, and they didn't go to Super Bowl. They didn't go to the Super Bowl, and yeah. And Steelers advanced against Cardinals and won. So yeah, talk about the Steelers later, as I said, and yeah. So now we're gonna be talking about the SF 49ers. We're gonna be talking about San Francisco right now. I have to change it to karate in a bit. So yeah, blue belt, it's a high belt. 3 belts away from getting black belt. Okay, it's not related to NFL, so let's talk about the NFL now. So, San Francisco made a good choice, a brilliant choice, choosing Michael Crabtree from Texas Tech. You know, Texas Tech, they were undefeated, went against Texas, they upsetted Texas. They upsetted them, you know. And I know Texas, they had a big upset. It's like saying Texas can beat Oklahoma. Oklahoma can defeat Texas Tech, and Texas Tech can defeat Texas. But you know, Michael Crabtree he's the one who made the winning touchdown. So that's why I'm talking about Michael Crabtree. San Francisco will be good this season because they have Michael Crabtree. You know, even though Michael Crabtree's got tackled and stuff, and he had an injury at the end of the season, he can run far. He runs fast. Cause I know Michael Crabtree. I haven't seen him in person, but I know him, and you know, he's just an amazing guy. You know, he's an amazing guy. If you see him, you will be impressed. You'll be happy. Blah 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 blah. So let's see how he does with SF 49ers, and good luck 49ers. Yeah. So yeah. The next thing I'm gonna be talking about is the team that didn't get Jeremy Maclin and traded with the Eagles, I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm talking about? The Pats. The New England Pats. New England Patriots, you know. They lost in Super Bowl 42, you know, against the Giants, but that's okay. It's pretty, you know, that's okay. They'll probably correct their mistakes and be like, well, we're gonna do better. And they'll be happy with Plaxico gone. I bet every team is happy with Plaxico gone from the Giants. And whoever has Plaxico, if Plaxico goes with the Patriots, you know, that'll be amazing. Because they'll have Randy Moss, Plaxico, some other guys. Yeah, let me see the Patriots draft choices. Patrick Chung. They look like good players. Stop now. Part 5 is going to come soon. The next team I'm going to be talking about is the Jets.